stochastic and make sure it's coming down back in this direction. And I look on my Bollinger Bands and make sure when I'm looking at the web analyzer, when the market is open, you'll see the candles start to form. These numbers right here, they'll turn red, so that's going to show you. And then the candles start forming, and it'll start turning red. So everything needs to be lined up before you get into the trade. You have the Bollinger Bands, that's one. You got the RSI, that's two. And you got the stochastic, that's three. Then you got the MACD, that's four. Then you got the candle forming in your phone, that's five. And I suggest you practice this on demo, because I've practiced this and practiced this and practiced this, and I've thrown the results up every single day, even on a light day. My friend today, he told me, he was like, man, you got a lot of girlfriends or something, man. You stay on your phone. Like, well, I'm always looking at it. I'm always looking at it, because there's so many different pairs, and the market does the same thing all the time. So I'm always looking at it. I'm always looking at it. But if you're not checking off those 5 things before you get into the trade, then you're gonna have drawdown, guaranteed. But I've tested and tested and tested and tested and tested and tested and tested. I've tested it with just the RSI, I tested it with just the Bollinger Bands, the RSI and the stochastic. Guess what? Had drawdown, because I needed something else more specific. I tested it with the Bollinger Bands, the RSI, the stochastic, and the CCI. And the CCI works very well as well. It works very well. I just prefer to use the MACD because of the volume. I'm able to see when it's and the RSI. What do you put? Do you put take profit? No, not all the time. Not all the time. When I'm scalping, if you can get your entry right, like I was at first, but when I'm scalping, I get the entry so I got it down to not even having to put in take profit and stop loss, because I'm in. I jump in at the right time. I'm not rushing, because I know what you got. I know what a lot of you guys are doing. You guys are doing the same thing that I was doing. You guys are going in there and you're getting in. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you're doing. You're getting in right here. Say you want to go in for a sell. You're getting in right there. And then you see on the MACD, the volume, see it's still going up right there. So some people, it's going out of range. It's hitting the Bollinger Bands. Went out of range right there. Went out of range right there. Volume is still going up, but a lot of people get in right there because, they're thinking that it's going to come down. It's got to come down sooner or later. Well, wait till it comes down. The volume is going to show you. See right there where the volume went to the peak and then it started coming down? That's where you get in. Don't pull the trigger over here, because I'm telling you, I know what you guys are doing. You're sitting up there, you're waiting, your heart's about to bust out of your chest, you're sweating, trying to figure out if you got in at the right time. You know you didn't. Because if you're getting in and then it still has room to go up, that's your drawdown. That's your drawdown right there. So you have to wait until not only is that, you see when that candle started forming, and it's going to start forming in your phone. See how this is red right here? It started forming. This started coming down on the RSI. But you got to wait in the MACD until, don't get in up here, right there. Get in after it's already started turning down. That's where you get in at. A lot of people getting in over here. And then they're like, well, it's going to come down. Yeah, it will. It's going to go up a little bit more first. That's where your drawdown is. That place right there is where your drawdown is. That's where it is. I'm being very specific. That right there is drawdown, where it's going up. So if you wait till that MACD comes down and all your other indicators are lined up, wait till it comes down, then jump in. You can ride it down.
There you go.